So today guys, I will be sharing my thoughts of this brand new steel coaster coming to Kennywood next year, aka 2019. So overall, we're gonna talk about the themed area and stuff like that. So we're gonna talk about what the theme is like. So they're theming it to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the NFL team, football. Many of you guys probably are not fans of football, but because we're enthusiasts, not many like football teams. So this is the 49er team. So they themed the coaster to the Steelers. So and yeah, yeah, the color scheme too kind of look familiar with me. So this will have midway games similar to football, but there are also pictured football players around everywhere, the Steelers logo, the flag, and stuff like that. Uh, Beanbag toss and stuff like that. So it will be like football related basically. So you have a nice plaza here, a little fountain there where people can cool off and stuff like that. And they have a what you call this, a little kids play structure here called the Terrible Tower, which I heard its nickname is Terrible Towel, in my opinion. So this pretty sure seems to be good for the family, but this will take 3 acres of the land of the park. But this is definitely the first generation theme that is related to football. So if you guys are a football fan, you guys will be into the theme, but if you're a coaster enthusiast, probably don't really care as much. But the coaster in general, we'll be talking about that in just a second. So, as you can see in this image, the buildings do look unique, but for enthusiasts, it's alright. But, you know, the theming is a bonus for the park, so the coaster itself doesn't really matter, but the name is not really a crowd pleaser. I mean, steel curtain. When you hear the word curtain, that is like an an additional thing around your house. It's like a curtain for the window. So if you hear curtain, that name reminds me of something that you can cover your window, which is kind of a dumb name. So it should have gone with another name, but Kennywood tried their best to get a coaster and get everything planned out. So coaster in general, this will be the first coaster and the tallest coaster in Kennywood, around 200 something feet. Sorry, I'm not good. And this will include 9 inversions, which is a world record breaker for the most inversions in North America. Want to be 7 inversions, but this one is gonna turn out to be 9 inversions. So there's other world record breakers out there, like in Europe with the Smiler 14, uh, and 10 inversion coasters out there, like in Thorpe Park, Colossus. That's 10 inversions or something. And speaking of more inversions, that is a world record breaker. So not only 9 inversions, but it will include the first ever banana roll element, which is right underneath the, not right underneath, right over the lift hill of this roller coaster. So the lift hill angle is 50 degrees, which is steeper than other roller coasters out there. I mean, the lift hill is pretty similar to a B&M dive coaster, but I'm not saying it's not exactly important to really know, but this coaster itself will be the tallest in Pennsylvania, around 220 feet, and just remembered. And the speed will go 75 miles per hour. Duration will be 2 minutes. So we're gonna talk about the elements about this on this roller coaster. So of course you got it. You see here, right here, these are all the elements. So I'm surprised that it has 9 inversions. I didn't think that it will have 9 inversions. So including the first inversion after the lift hill, I never seen a roller coaster with a inversion like that, which is I saw like no, I never seen a coaster like that. So it's one of a kind. There's an inversion after the lift, and then you're going down into this wacky drop, which unfortunately it's never before seen on a roller coaster. And then you also, like I was saying earlier in the video, you do go into this banana roll. So that's its first type of element in here in North America. Then you're gonna go to a sea serpent roll, and that's pretty similar to the one at Discovery Kingdom on Medusa, but this is looks more familiar. So yeah, and now speaking of these elements back to back, you do gonna get a little bit of airtime before entering and after entering the sea serpent roll or something. So, or not that, but probably before you reach the sea serpent roll. And then you go to this Top Gun stall or whatever. No, you go to an airtime hill first, and then a dive loop, which looks unique, and then a Top Gun stall. Well, usually we've seen Top Gun stalls on an RMC before, but this is the first ever non-RMC roller coaster that will feature a Top Gun stall, which is pretty cool. I mean, I never seen any coasters like that, but the RMCs. I'm talking about like the regular steel coasters and stuff like that. So, yeah. And then after you go to Top Gun stall, you'll go to this barrel roll kind of element. That's twisty part. And then a cutback, and then the ride's over. Which the cutback we've seen in many coasters before, such as Dragon Fire. That's an old coaster, by the way. Uh, Railblazer, Wonder Woman, and Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion. So that's really not a surprising element anymore because we've seen that kind of element on those 3 or 4 roller coasters. So then the ride's done. So pretty decent ride. It just looks unique and all. The color scheme, well, it doesn't turn out to be the best out there. I mean, they could have. I know it's related to the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is black and yellow. So, but at least it's good enough. But I'm not saying it's really perfectly done. I mean, it's just looks unique. That's it. It's a unique roller coaster. But is it the best? Well, it looks fun to me. It looks like it will be a fun ride. So someday or in the future, if I do make some money, I'm gonna go down to Kennywood to ride this unique roller coaster. So these images I found was online, so they look pretty cool to me. These images look cool. And just so you know about the track, it looks like Vekoma track to me, just like the Lech coaster and stuff like that. So this looks like a Vekoma track to me, but this is actually being built by SNS worldwide. So why they choose SNS? Probably it's none done before, or in in the park or something, or they they got them with a cheaper deal or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment in the box below and tell me what why they chose SNS for this type of coaster. Structure looks unique too. So plus SNS have different type of tracks. Look at Gale Force for a second. It looks different. It looks like an Intamin track or something, or a Gerslar or whatever. Look at the that Mayhem ride, whatever that's called in China, in Asia. That ride looks. I mean, they both have similar tracks, but they're also built with the same manufacturer. So, but that one is inverted. This one is just a classic standard steel cutter. But the track to me looks like it's by Vekoma, which is pretty different. So the coaster look unique itself. That's all I could say. So color scheme, not really a fan, but this is a black and yellow coaster. You know, other words, you know, people are saying that how the trains will look like. Well, we don't know yet, but hope we'll see it in Ayapa. And although the trains they say will have 24 riders per train, so that's two trains with 6 cars per train, so that's 24 trains. And if you want to know where this coaster is, at Kennywood, this is replacing their Logjammer Flume ride. So they're completely clearing out all the space right now, and they're making way for this brand new steel coaster. So I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this unique roller coaster steel curtain on the box below? Hope you enjoyed this, and make sure you subscribe. I really appreciate it. And also, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.